Today, Saturday, the 28th day of August 2021. We know say on Saturdays, we can look for Leone table, the things them we pass through Sarah Network for the week. And this na the thing then we pass through Sarah Network. Last Sunday, we will get the summary, the weekly summary in discoveries, where na Dr. Aisatuka Kejalo na Kinduam for we every Sunday na yason. And we will get one new confirmed case, nobody no die to COVID, and 3 new recoveries from coronavirus. Sierra Leone police want make me and you know say, then they woke better one for the able for recover phone them where they can thief na salon. You want me to repeat that day again? Salon police say then crime then cyber unit then they work better one if they thief you phone. Salon police they able for retrieve your phone. So we're not the hope and wish for me to thief your phone as salon. No. But salon police will make you trust them. Say if you make report to them, you provide all the information where they want. The day with that phone, they go online, and they're able for retrieve them. Then say the cyber unit now in charge with the responsibility for track down criminals through the computer system. Then say for phone, na be just normal thing as salon. And say we don't come for be like order of the day. Anything can just happen just like that. And say through the operation of the cyber unit, they don't make that kind of work now for them thief man and for thief people phone in a salon. It's not profitable. As then they able for get the phone them back. And say not to 1 or 2, they don't get boku phone. And they don't charge them people they go court. Then say with the boku thing the way they talk about say they don't get a thief phone there. Then say one phone will cost 1.5 million when a Techno come on X phone. Where that person will be getting a BW Bokari of Strategic Communication Unit na the Ministry of Information and Communication. Listen, would I get this phone where Salon Police say they want for use as an example, even though they don't tell we say they don't catch boku phone them. But this particular one where they want use as an example, the person they working at the Ministry of Information and Communication. Then say Bokari say the phone then Tifam September 25, 2020. And it be report the matter to the lead investigator when Madam Janet Biango within at the cyber unit on the 28th. So 3 days later, now he reports. But listen, now 2020 they talk about too. So since last year, they say they don't they carry investigation. And other than they carry this investigation, and the cyber unit personnel them. When at Janet Biango, they say kick off honest and until recently one of the users then they be able to locate them. They say they take the phone iron on Monday, the 16th of August 2021. The phone lost September 25, 2020. But Salon Police not sleep. They investigate that phone. They say August 16. Then they able to catch the phone. Hey, Salon Police. Una woko. Then say they not only phone no more. Then hold the phone with 3 suspects them from Moaf. They say the suspect they already did na police custody. The one for make we understand say the inspector where they in charge of cyber lab don't assure Sierra Leoneans them. Say with the public in cooperation, the cyber unit no go left any stone unturned. And say vigorously they go clap down on them one the thief phone na Freetown and also across the nation. But I want for advice you will get phone. You will get phone. Then say you IM number. That way you say IME number. Make you always the keep them. Because now with that, I go help them when this phone come online for make them able for retrieve them. And say they need the IME number, the type of phone, maybe with the receipt where you buy this phone, and some other relevant related documents them. We go help them, then at the cyber unit inside the investigation. So no go salon, you know sabi IME number. You no get receipt for your phone and tifa. Then go help you, but you know the help will be limited. So they need anything and they. Then say the one you know say the Salon police. They are not only a force for good, but also a force for reckon with. Yeah. Not only a force for good, but a force for reckon with. Then deserve recommendation for the diligent service which then they provide to the nation, despite all the challenges where they before them. Judge Kamara asked if the criminal they use the VPN system for get online, if they go notice. All right. The Minister of Education, basic education and senior secondary school, Dr. David Moinina Senge, say the fight against corruption inside education, now the hugest fight against corruption na salon. Like it back. The fight against corruption, the corruption where they inside education, then are the biggest fight pan corruption inside salon. Dr. Senge, I not say corruption all the inside education, no. But my dear Honorable Dr. Senge, the corruption we make salon de outside de like today. You know they compare with that corruption with the inside education. The corruption we make people and they go sleep empty belly. We make government go say then get waiting free health care. Government go say they don't do this, but the people away for benefits, not the benefit them. The corruption for brown envelope, the corruption for under the table, the corruption for can't give me the money direct. A corruption they now they compare with the one with the inside education. Like I said, me Triple A, I not say corruption not the inside education. That's not what I'm saying. But that corruption we don't make salon. They down outside this. For say this one I the biggest one. It big go. But corruption they were big passer. But anyway, you serve the try for make people aware say corruption they inside education na salon. Okay. One of the biggest success we can get in the fight against corruption, now when we combat corruption in education. That's what the minister say. Talking on 98.1. He said for me to achieve that, the mama them and the papa them and the caretaker them for them picking their yard, then get a very big role for play. Because he say the parents there na the one them where they pay the bribe for the school picking them. And in that manner they encourage the picking them for be corrupt instead of make them encourage the picking them for study and make good grades. He said the school picking them engage in examination malpractice for make them go able to get good grades. And the principal then they receive the bribe from the parents then. And also then they extort beaucoup money from government. Hey. So the corruption inside education, the principal, the parents, the teacher them, I said the principal and they extort money from government back. If we do one instance where we say the ministry in collaboration with anti-corruption don't summon school authorities them because they inflate the number of people them within at the school for public exam. Where that one day now in government they pay for. Example, if the school get 50 picking them, then they tell government say they send 75 picking them. Even though na 50, government they give them 75 money, the 50 go, then the 25 go na them pocket. Boku thing the way he talk about that. Go na our website, he did it. But corruption inside education, not to the biggest as alone. Corruption did it, but not to the biggest. Minister. Government don't empower Bo with 2 transformers and 1 transformer for Kenema. Remember the other time we Bo don't gumbo say, and the president tell them say, hey, I like una pull me out today. Light, you know they come tomorrow na Bo. So na patient. So it look like if I say these patients don't look payofful. Because Bo don't get 2 new transformers and Kenema get 1. The project coordinator, when I engineer Dr. Edmond Husseini, within at the Ministry of Energy, on behalf of the Ministry of Energy, on the 20th of August 2021, Iwanle Uno say the government in commitment for provide sustainable and affordable electricity to the people of Bo and Kenema district is still team up. You know what? Whenever they tell we about sustainable light because of transformer. Yes, transformer is going to help. But trust me, transformer is not going to fix it. Because now the source outside the lights they come off first, now in the can of the transformer before it's distributed to the houses them. So if the source not correct, even though the transformer now in between the houses them and the source, itself gets role for play, but not because you get correct transformer and you get bad source, meaning to say you're going to have sustainable light. But anyway, now engineer doctor, what do I know? When they care, then transformer and Abo and Kenema. He said the government, then Dr. Husseini, he said the government in overall policy objective now for provide electricity for the 2 cities them. Through Bo and Kenema network rehabilitation and expansion projects. He want for make we know for say in your responsibility now for supervise all the projects them where the ministry they undertake. And he want for let the people of Boy and Kenema electrification project know say the government in utmost seriousness and urgency he want make them people then get light na Boy and Kenema. Election the car. How guys a bit talk go there? No can quote me wrong just now. Yeah? The president talker, he say, I let them people in about them pull and today, they no go get light tomorrow. But it be like say the tomorrow and I don't can now. For make let the people of Boy and Kenema know say, this government, waiting them plan for them, for give them light, I don't cancel. I don't cancel. So, he also want to remind them about the regional West Africa power pool. And now he say that particular project they at the considerably advanced stage. Because I don't tell that they tell you say they're at the advanced stage. So today then put one other word before the advanced stage. They say considerably advanced stage. Now they did now. So people in Abo and Kenema, wanna relax. Lights they can. Now wait. Because I remember the other time we go back and for 1 week we dey between Bo and Kenema. Lights no dey. Then give we one all loss for day, but generator no dey. We end up get for go na hotel. Because with all the gadgets that we will get for the film, so we get for the charge. We can't do na house we no get lights. But that ending will be the past for Boy and Kenema. The transformer don't can now. The project then at the considerable stage. So now just chillax. Yeah? Then say Boy and Kenema the highway all get for benefits from the project. So the highway yeah. Now I tell you, we'll go see that in the kick start. Then we'll not see the highway lights. We'll go and ask question. Then say on another satisfying. The people that not be the get light, then get light. Now they don't talk and now say the highway safe then get for lighter. Then say the highway go benefit. And the tongue themselves within at the highway they all go benefit. Okay. The resident minister South, Mohamed Ali, and his young colleague back, now the East, Andrew Fatoma, then tell President Julius Maada Bio, thank you. Say it deliver to him promise. And also, Alhaji Kanja Sise, we na they above all entire for make sure say then transformer then they reach Boy and Kenema. So then say when the transformer they don't cancel, we na begin get lights labo. Then una not can say not for pay you. Because remember they say we then go na Makeni. Then fair not say but cool people not they pay light in a Tif light. So now me they tell Bo now let them not join. Alright. The last thing we talk about JJ Safari, the chief minister, in delivery clinic, where you want for where you don't set up. Well, I want to say the vice president back. They encourage ministers them for make them deliver President Bio in manifesto promise. Inside this same clinic, the vice president say the new direction government, they in the process now for stock taking of the major manifesto commitments. Where then the state say, then they evaluate the translation of the commitment into realities na the ground. Election they come. Election they come. Eh? So now, at the time I say, I'd passive be say, where then get the failure of the different ministries them, they not can go at the pine table. But because the panel go and be one time president, they can tell and say, bruh, now them people here now they not look perform. The president was now in the hire and now in the fire. Well, sometimes go pull them, he can then go that house if you say then go function well. Or he tell them say better luck next time. The vice president say in the encourage minister then for embark on tangible programs then that can be seen on the ground by the public. What's it that they tell you? So people are working think to say, oh, they didn't have the ask question. We just want for pick on questions. No. The vice president and they tell the ministers and say, then for the do thing now when a tangible programs then for make the public see. For make we see. Make us see, make you see. He say, beaucoup concrete developments them, then for center on the manifesto promise of President Bill. He said then for take two approach. The soft one and the hard one. He said the soft delivery, now policy formulation, legislative reform, and meeting international benchmarks them. Where he also talk about the abolition of the death penalty. Say that one day they all are just soft delivery. He said the hard delivery. Now about the tangible delivery where the public go able to see with their own koro eye. He make mention of the health budget where they don't increase from 6%, they don't care and go right now to 11%. He say now that they don't recruit more nurses where we go able to see now hospital them across the country and the employment of more teachers then for making them boost the government in free quality education. He said them for supposed to forget 4 clinical deliverables: infrastructures, governance, economy, and human capital. He say now the one then they were critical. And if they're able for do and make the public who able to see, that means say the new direction government in manifesto they don't deliver them. If you want to know more what he say, go on our website. He did it. We all know say the president be the out of the country. The last time Naya will talk, he be meet that be last Saturday, that be last week, he be meet with the president of Turkey with his family. Nayanda back. Now in status been tell we say the president get for meet with potential investors them. I don't know if you forget that. Potential investors. The president don't return, he don't reach Salon. We not sure I meet with them potential investors there. Unless if the potential investor now be the president of Turkey. Unless so. But if he be say not to the president of Turkey and the potential investor, who that the president meets with again? Because then tell we say if they go on a private visit loaded on a private jet, they not put that aside, did it? But He go meet with potential private investors them. When he meets with the president of Turkey, we see. When you go look inside the military weapon and they, we see. Status. Una still owe we for can't tell we if the president be meet with the potential investors them. We una been tell we. Or in disguise, the potential investor na the president of Turkey. Anyway, we fly. Share network na salon, we office na salon. We dey do photo shoot. If you don't know, if you get business, you get family, we get party. We dey record. We share with flyer. And we want for say thank you to we people them who share the flyer on our Facebook page. We photo studio don't begin for be engaged. But we want them for be engaged more. Because now then small thing then they now they take for run the office and even though you not do nothing safe. You know one for no safe waiting at the cost for that office day. Okay. Judge Kamara say, wait to the cyber crime they're able for trace phone, but they're able for connect the president with go to meeting technology. A question they ask. They say no, the president don't need technology. It needs to be there in person. In person. All right. On Monday, nobody no be test positive for corona in a salon. Nobody no die from corona in a salon, and nobody no recover from corona in a salon. Everything was zero. Chinese embassy don't donate 200,000 COVID-19 vaccine and testing kits na salon. They say as part of the continuous support for combat COVID-19 na Sierra Leone, the People's Republic of China, through their own embassy with the salon, on Wednesday the 18th, be hand over 200,000 of the COVID-19 vaccine, but at the Sinopharm, you know, and 201,600 pieces of syringe, 40,000 of the coronavirus nucleic acid diagnostic kit, and 50,000 novel coronavirus antigen detection kits to the government of Sierra Leone. They hand over this to the government of Sierra Leone and the Ministry of Health and Sanitation at EU building. If you want no more, go to the website today. This one, a kind of cut across, and it comes with a lot of controversy. Within the legal profession, Hey, Papa God. Legal link. We na lawyer Rashid Dede. He say the law school where they want for do na the north and the south go reinforce regional ethnic tension. As it is right now, any part of the country where you dey, if you want study law, you get for kind of free tongue for can study. No other parts of the country no get no college where they study law. Pass free tongue. So right now, plans and talks then dey way for try for establish law school na the north and law school na the south. So legal link they say, lawyer Rashid, they talk say, if Freetongue Law School, Makeni Bombali District get law school, Bo District get law school, it go carry with regional and ethnic tension. Do you subscribe to that? For say law school and Freetongue no more for day, then all man come? He say what he make he talk so, then don't get boku complain from legal practitioners them, law students them, law graduates and members of the general public over this wire. He say he want for draw our attention particularly na the separation of the inferior court from the Supreme Court na Salone. It is try for pick points. What do you say? Maybe we'll go find time we can do this one. No left and aya. Since we did talk about law school, Mr. Chef, I did throw me candidacy out there. If you get found already law school, I get my own person, Ama Quist. She is a Sierra Leonean. We want to be the president for the Law Society na FBC. But I don't know the vote to the one that we up there. I've worked with Ama. I know him personally. And I know the passion where he gets. And I feel to say he go able for do better if he get the presidency. And we don't even know this, but anyway, Dr. Go can add salt to that day about in financial sector. But I feel say if she got it, it go work fine for them in law school. And funnily, this particular election for Bida happen today, Saturday, but they don't postpone them for next week. But election, that's alone. In small one all day. Student election, that one day back. That will left and so. We share a video of the Echo Rice Production Company Sierra Leone. We say they ready for make agriculture fashionable and to promote food sufficiency in Sierra Leone. The former chief minister, the now foreign affairs minister, Professor Francis, now na master farmer. Ewale you know say, if you rest, you dey plant rest na salon, you no get the machinery for able make where you don't harvest done, for bag am, for pull the kanda come up ara. Just pay the normal. And they do all team for you. Now I make them get the Echo Rice Production Company Sierra Leone Limited. Share network share this video. People can say, well, you see, what is share network they share this propaganda video for? Oh, na not tired. Who self no go tired for correct tuna? Sierra Network, we advocate for Sierra Leone. Whatever we do now, we do for Salone. We not the political party. And me, I not the political party. I not the vote na Salone. And no one they pay say make I go register for vote. Then I can now pay back say for go vote. Okay? So let's get that clear first. But not so because Chief Minister say they do rest. We share me say share network na pa ou pa. Oh na not here. We go continue for correct too now. Jet Kama they ask how Inky able for purchase stock. Now the Echo company. I don't know if they get stock. But go watch the video back. I know my attention not good for the other small details in the. But some of the people I'm waiting at the video say about the battery with the months done, then they carry 1 million a house. So now that's then they pay them. At least. Okay? We'll be there on Tuesday for talk about the battle between the Ministry of Trade and the Bakers Association. The increase of bread. Then tell we say, let we wait and they go meet Thursday. Hey, Thursday don't pass, they not tell we not yet. It depends on who say you did. Na Sunday will they pass so. Some of we still day Saturday. But it depends who say you did. Today they not tell we not yet how they pass na that meeting day. And I won't be surprised for say them Bakers Association them price still team up. Then just left like they don't understand. Then the price just slide in like that. Zung. But one for remind the Ministry of Trade. Say them they meet with the bakers them on Thursday and then go come for inform the public about the prices of bread. One for ask them, is bread price still the same? Or it don't change? Well, una they change them. There una member who say soon the bank governor get for introduce a new Leone. Also get for they buy with 1 Leone, 2 Leone, 3 Leone. Now just a friendly reminder I want you Nayanda. Say our network discoveries be shared with we. Coronavirus 2019, the booster dose. When at the third dose of vaccine, where Dr. Aissatou Keke Jallo do. If you know what I mean, go na the Discovery Channel. It did it. Explore with AAA. We be explore the sport loop community. You don't watch the video. You subscribe to Explore with AAA na YouTube. If you not subscribe, then trust me, you dey miss. NCRA, National Civil Registration Authority, engage the Western Area Tribal Heads them on strengthening the birth and death registration. Then tribal headman Then tribal heads them, the chief, the headman them, and all these people. Right now, it got God and the getter. The Chief Justice there and there for localize the court system, now the local courts them. NCRA back don't come meet and say, we person die, we person born, do ya, una for understand say them for do registration. Na good thing, no. A good thing. Because some things that we can slip through the cracks. Now where we people them solve matter na house, born na house, birth certificates no day, nobody no see this. You understand? So the chief there and the man and they get work. Not so no more. For who then get case, then can report. Now I had the last land say when they report and they bite, then they make the people and bite who that go win in company by the case. How can you do that? So then say anybody who can get upper hand, and I can always win. But anyway, we hope say good could come inside this reform. Whether they try for reform with local. But if it's been revised and reformed, I believe say it go help will now we community them. This is an interesting one. 21 days strike notice. Now the Seratel employee them, then give Seratel. Yeah. You know why they give them 21 days notice? Say if the thing why they can't outline so, they're not able for answer them question and they go on strike. Non-payment of salary for 3 months. So Seratel not pay them staff them for 3 months. Seratel staff them. Is Seratel not under the government? Or then we don't sell them because I try for member back. Because Seratel a government-owned company. A government-owned company. And this government can tell we say, then they pay salary. So for make we learn say 3 months they not pay Seratel staff them. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Then say incomplete payment of 2020 leave allowance. So they still owe them back for 2020. Then leave allowance. Non-payment of 2021 leave allowance. So the one that we don't go leave inside 2021, the allowance so they forget, they not pay the hits. Non-payment of NACIT contributions for 2 years. So Seratel not they pay for the staff to NACIT for 2 years. Hey, Seratel. Okay. No promotion for over 10 years. So not to this administration no more. Because if they say no promotion for over 10 years, then now from the previous administration. So with this one back come on that promotion side, well, you already know. Maybe they need to do thing with them for promote them. Something I make. Non-implementation of wage reopener of 2020. Poor medical facility for staff in the western area and no medical facility for staff in the provincial area. So the one they holding a tongue, then grumble about poor medical facility. The one they hold the upline, then I guess if they no get her. When they sick, you're on your own. Nothing. Seratel not the cover. All right. Unavailability of materials to carry out repairs on damages for work. We work with Seratel when we open the office. Dr. Sef go attest to that now. Now we buy everything. Everything. Hold on, done. Then I send them or then send the internet scam. As we speak now, we know they use Seratel. We they use Seratel at the MiFi side, but on the router side, we are not using them anymore. Akajutel we they use now. We go Seratel because we like local content. We want for able for use, you know. But my dear, it was a headache. Now be difficult one. Internet on and off. And all these 9 years way, correct. So when the employees then they outline them why I know they work Saratello, but working with them. Even the MiFi when me be go salon. Say a network will get 3 MiFi. Yeah? The amount of money we will spend per internet na salon. It's not even funny. When me go salon, the MiFi will be the use. As I cross Jue, Abadang na in that. You know they work again. They work. Now give me the cause for go get that other service. When you're not going to call the name, I attitude because, my dear, they left so no more. But anyway, can you tell, prove otherwise right now? And we pray and hope say then continue that way. The workers then say even the tools for work they not get her. No tools for work. Non-payment of union dues for over 4 months. If they're not paying a salary now, on union dues, let them go pay. Yeah. Unhealthy working environment. All right. No uniform for female staff for 2 years. For 2 years, the female staff in the uniform no dey. No wonder why Kimits they wear clothes. Hi. Okay. Delay in payment of terminal benefit to retired and bereaved families for over 1 year. Pay attention to the years them, and you're gonna say all happen under the watch of this administration. They say they not just pull this so. They remind and say several meetings and they not all with management, consultation with other stakeholders, who sign management make promise and then give assurance for address the situation, but nothing no resolve. So then give them 21 days notice. This talk not done now. Lord, they continue no more. I go tell you, waiting the Ministry of Information say they don't do. On Wednesday, Salombi gets 1 new confirmed case, 0 death, and 2 new recoveries from coronavirus. Wednesday night, we've been dealing with the new direction in delivery clinic. You have been there, you know how the conversation go. Justice Miata Samba don't take the leave of President Bio and he assure for quality representation at the International Criminal Court na Hague. Until we don't talk on here, the same way Justice Miata Maria Samba we get the appointment for go work na ICC na Hague. You don't tell we say in the level, but in go represent Sierra Leone well. Now I be talk say the Minister of Lands he be go na the Gambia, where he be meet with the President of Gambia, where then also be meet with the TAF company, where they build affordable house system. Remember say we can salon, he been tell where we pass, now he come out today, he go Ghana back. Remember say the President of the Gambia be tell the TAF boss say, do you let them try quick let them do this thing. So Tuesday, August 24th, TAF Global, Africa Global, they're in Salone now. So then go to the Ministry of Lands, then go sign an MOU. When they don't sign this MOU, the Chief Executive Officer of TAF Africa Global, when Mustafa Njai, he been tell thank you to the government of Sierra Leone for the signing of that particular partnership deal. He had say in the past, investors then they can look them by the color of their skin and their race. They say, but with recent achievements then and development over the years inside the real estate development, you say a question then can come from the public about who that then are in partner there. Because beaucoup people can get the conviction say you must get people from the West where now they make this thing happen with the money. He say in country earlier don't register with 8 African countries then, and Sierra Leone now don't become the 9th country. And they don't sign a partnership. It discloses TAF Africa Global will embark on delivering 1 million affordable homes over the next 20 years, furthering the launch of this initiative about 2 years ago. So now 1 million houses them, they want for build across, not inside Salone, across the 9 countries them, and as then they get more countries the way they come on board, then go they let we know. 1 million affordable homes stating then deem for bring in partners by forming a partnership with multilateral institution for able for deliver on the target. It tell we about one other MOU where in be signed inside 2020 with Shelter Africa, when a Pan-African finance institution, where then they exclusively, now then they support the development of affordable housing and real estate sector development in Africa. And also he signed a partnership with other institutions them for make this go come to pass. He say, but this one way in can do na Salone. He talk and back saying that meet will be meet with President Bio 2 years ago. We don't talk that day. Where President Bio be going to the Gambia. And President Bio be see the kind work way they do there. And I tell and say, hey, me man, I go look for couch in a Salone like can build affordable housing for we. He also talk about all where the minister go there. And he carry himself go na the site them. With TAF Africa Global investments they do. He say the minister he be wow the minister left mouth, he left face. If you don't understand. Eh? So it don't come for build affordable housings them na Salone. We go benefit Sierra Leonean citizens them. All this explanation, we want to see the cost of the houses them. The plan for the houses them. You go say, oh, but then just sign una self una two or una wait. We want to know if the common man go able for buy the host then in a Salone. If they go able for rent the host then in a Salone. Because now inside these last 2 weeks, now in cement don't go 110,000 per bag. When this administration came, cement was fighting between 45,000. In 3 years. Cement don't go 110,000 per bag. Are we paying attention? If you be done the direct foot for bill, that's alone. the cost at which building material they go now, it go and make you lose up, but not lose up. Yeah. South Africa Global don't come for can build affordable housing. We don't know if now we go able to buy them or if now the people in a salon go able to buy them. Not so for just say affordable housing, yeah. Some things that I can afford, the next man not go able to afford them. Not so. Some things so the president able to afford, me people not able to afford them. So the affordability, okay. Now they go. Aja Dumbuya say, he say inflation are worldwide. Not true. Oh. Judge Kamara say, in they look for buy, they look for bill. So anybody where they sell, make it know. The minister say, then they look for serious investors. We go change the development landscape. And he say, South Africa Global will not go only provide jobs, but also support other government activities them in the future. Yeah. Those other government activities them. I begin, I don't begin so. Eh? I don't can begin promise that man. Say no go only build affordable housing na salon. But other government activities them. Okay. Oh. All right. The minister say in your intention now for develop sustainable and affordable units them and well planned communities. I think we need this. With a special focus to transform slum communities and dump sites into high peak planned settlements. All right. So na mabela kube una de go bill or waiting. Anyway, na secret for now. Who they ready they go tell we. Low fly. For decide the fate of a 10-year and a 9 years of age school picking them. For sexual penetration, the resident high court judge don't reserve in judgment force na matrujong. Eh? All right. Go read them. You know waiting and talk there. Judge Kamara say make a type affordable housing. Why they talk say affordability day by class? Okay. Well, I go check, sir. The management of SLBC don't refute one allegation where the APC member, the one way, should I say that? Well, Nasiva Blide in IMB tell you, say no listen to CDI at Tunis in an illegitimate. Anyway, he be accused SLBC say SLBC lock game per APC. He say nothing where APC go do where SLBC go show am. Now so Tunis say CDI at Tunis. So SLBC say that bad name they know the taker. Then all can give them bad name messages no. Then a power media. So then try for clear the year say waiting CDI Tunis say no to truth today, no to truth tomorrow. Then say the SLBC remain a public forum. Then they provide discursive platform we build in a sense of national identity. Then they generate national appeal and taste. Where sometimes APC not get the taste. Now I make. Alright. Let's continue. Yeah? They say their role as a national broadcaster now for enrich the democracy. And they believe say they don't deliver on this mandate, especially inside the last 3 years. When they say especially inside the, I mean for this administration. If you are not all waiting the right, go on our website, did it. 50 Metropolitan Police from the Freetown City Council recruit. They undergo 8 weeks intensive training. Deputy Inspector General of Salon Police, Elizabeth Toure, now he opened the training exercise where they do na Sierra Leone Peacekeeping and Law Enforcement Academy in Hastings. This particular training of the FCC Met Police recruits them. The chair of the they say na intense training they give them for 8 weeks, and the police they lead them. Yeah. Salon Police. They train Freetown City Council Leone Police. Hey. Oh. Là les femmes. Là waka. At the Water Resources Ministry, the US ambassador praised Sierra Leone for when they win the MCC compact. Hey, Salon. This na the report we'll get for from our dean, where they na the strategic communication units and the Ministry of Information and Communication. I believe say the ambassador talk beaucoup where go dey. But because we on camera not been there, our dean just focus by the win way Salon win the MCC. Even though na Water Resource Ministry then go. So Water Resource will not get challenges. Oh, that will work. Not today no more the ambassador go. He go also na the Ministry of Information and Communication. So he meets with the minister, Mohamed Raman Soare. Alright. And na strategic communication unit, but this one as Zakaria Jallo, na him be put together the piece. And he called the minister honorable. For saying now you read the word way the Speaker of the House be don't talk. Speaker of the House Abbas Mundusa, doctor. They still they call the minister the honorable. You be don't want them, but they still they do. Why made the eyes have it on them? Eh? Sometimes they not be here. If they still a challenge, you know go make the eyes have it on them, sir. Alright. Let's continue. May I just bring to the notice so that the eyes go have it on them. The one they still they call the minister the honorable. They don't say even the first lady, Her Majesty, Her Excellency. Hi, Salon. Okay, Mr. Ricard me on just now. Now wait small. If nothing they come up behind self they give me name. Sierra Leone be registered 5 new confirmed cases on Thursday. Nobody know that, and 7 new recoveries from coronavirus. Hey, salute. They say governance na continuity. The Minister of Information be inspect the new NatCom building. Some people take to social media. Say, hey, what's in they go show the building for? The building, now that project there, now from the previous administration. And so what? Okay. Now you make we get work for do I want to lay down. But if you say they drag them for meet up election, for take them for use them for campaign, anything can happen. The outcome will be different. Okay. I'll continue. The information minister say he don't resolve the impasse na Seratel. Yeah? Yeah. I tell you just now where they outline all the things them where Seratel management not do for the staff them. But through Zakaria Jallo, where they at the strategic communication units, now the Ministry of Information and Communication, it want for make we know say that fet na Seratel, the minister don't fix up things. He call him back honorable now. Wait. So then we get a meeting on Wednesday. Who side the Minister of Information and all the aggrieved parties then be there. So after that, the minister be promised again for visit Seratel office for mediate between the one that will vex. They say in a frank and open discussion, but very fruitful. I really want to know why I read that line there. I want to know what's in the minister talk when a frank and open discussion. Because the number one thing where them workers then call say they not pay them. They not pay them for 3 months. So if na frank discussion the minister carry it, what he say? He tell them say government no get money, na make no able pay una. Because na in the frank discussion no. They say the female staff then they not give them uniform. So what's in that frank and open? I really be want to hear that part today. But anyway, let's continue. In a frank and open discussion, you don't tell them what it is. And the timely intervention of the minister, they say the minister, now be the Superman, he can save the day. And the minister prompted the swift payment of the 2-month outstanding salary. So then we get the money for pay the people and they not pay them. Pastor then say, then they go on strike. So then we get the people them. Then we done the meet with the Ministry of Trade. The Ministry of Trade they turn them down, they make like say they not see them. Pastor then say then they increase the bread of price. Now they tell them, why make we get for wait till they say then they do something before something happen? Because inside that letter, the union tell we say then we don't they go back and forth with the management. So then we get the 2 months money. Why they not be don't pay them? Don't the minister now one can be saying I the superhero? There are certain things then you can't be glorified. Because as a matter of fact, it's not supposed to even happen. Then be tell we say na 3 months too. But now then say na 2 months. I get me source. I go ask him. He go tell me. When I give me small term no more. He go tell me. Yeah? But anyway, they say they don't pay for 2 months when I end the outstanding salary. They say the other issue like leave allowance, they address them, the commitment for pay the 70% of backlog for the 2020, they don't also do them. So the 2020 backlog, they don't pay. So then we get the money. Then get the money. Owner. They say the workers them, that's how it's a bit doggy than for now. They say the workers then keen on the environment, as such as for improved sanitation, obsolete technology, the uniform for staff, and made case to be addressed with management, don't promise for solidly improve. And say the minister tell the management forget a solid working relationship with the employee them. You know, say no talking up begin the president in name kind sign. He say president be in commitment when I am the champion of human capital development for the welfare of all Sierra Leoneans then. And they urge the management of Sierra Tel for work in that direction for ensure say the welfare of the staff then they improve them for effective service delivery. Not to the minister no more go there. If you see the picture, outside you see the minister there, you see Mr. Bio. Not to President Bio, they talk. I say Mr. Bio. And the MD for Sierra Tel. Now he hold the mic. Aha. A big. Med Kabase, he say according to AYV, the payments are for June and July. Yeah, but I tell you now, just now, say now 2 months they pay for June and July. Now so they tell we. But the people they say now 3 months they owe them for. I say, I go ask. Because when we post this, I say I tell worker, where I don't see the worker I say I tell, say with the headline say information minister resolve Sierra Tel impasse. Now in the worker say it not resolve 100% too. He say it not fully resolve. We mean to say them promises then think the way they talk say management will do. If they not do one, well, now for just promise them strike action. I know waiting for do now. My name Asuma say human capital of underdevelopment. Just come out and ask question. He say if any cure day for sycophants in a salon. My brother, I am a salon. 21 students them of Milton Magai College on Monday when they sit down they sit exam CID can pick them up. The students they partake exam then they na exam all. Then the CID units at Sierra Leone police storm the exam hall. It pick up 21 students them. After they don't question the students them, then left the students them for go, but they not left them, so they hand over the students them to the registrar of the college. And last week, the police also questioned some other colleagues them on diverse dates for the same offense. So this now waiting the students then see. Then say do ya with the appeal to the one then waiting at high offices them. for pull the hand per we own student union politics. They say we student politics, una within a high offices them, make una pull una hand them. As well as the running of the college. Otherwise, we go name and shame una. They say we get enough evidence against una within a high office, where una hand them, they chuk inside with politics. Una the students will feel to say, una get thing them for talk. The only advice I get for una talk and one time. Una talk and one time. Una talk and one time. Now they are the left arm. Okay. They say also then they kindly call on the police for not to then the students no more for investigate to. They say make them investigate the people that were in a high office where they instigate the students them against the administration at the college. They say them big man there, they not got no business inside the college. They say do ya una them big man them where they can poke nose. Usa una no get business. Una please give we breathing space and allow the administration for do their work. Because we believe say we administration at this college then at the right track. Then say them big man they let them swell at them pride and apologize to the principal and the administration of the college for them baseless allegation against the principal. Well, police sources say they inviting students here for question them on orders where they write negative about the principal. When a Dr. Philip John Kanu and administration, then they send letters then to chief minister and other senior government officials then. They say that allegation they then they look into. Well, we dey wait to Salon Police. Then students then say the orders una take for go meeting at the hall, go pull and day. The one they sit, they say they go get for receipt back. But why? What so dying that they not go wait till the student and sit down before they go pull in at the hall after you don't study all for an exam? We not to murder case, not to say na kill person, not to say, you know, how. Anyway, now Salon Police now then they investigate. Because I don't know why they not go wait till let them sit down after they don't study done well, sit your paper done, then you can't pick the person. But no, they wait till they pass sit. Then they storm, then can inside, then can take the 21 people the way they want. So now they get for go study back for that exam they for can't take. Why? What's the rationale behind that? Hi. Okay, I'll continue. If na fulaton you come on. If you sabi Firestone, if you sabi Mountain Court, explore it triple don't do your own. The video is up. If you don't say you don't see the area then day. So side this if you not sabi, the video they up. Go make you go watch. The 6th episode for Tell Me Salon Self Don't Come Out. If you know watch, no episode 8. Huh? I don't know, but you they miss. I can always try for admonish we say. What the things then where you go find out now the Facebook page, it's different from what's in the na YouTube. So subscribe to Sierra Network Production on YouTube, Sierra Network Discoveries on YouTube, Explore with Triple and SN Radio. Subscribe. You go must can't tell me thank you later. Tell me Salon. Hi. I don't know. But we'll get for compiler, we'll go left and Dr. David Moynin Asenga in table. Eh? Alright. Oh, left and so no more. Judge Kamara say we are a democratic nation, we know they allow free speech. Okay. What will be doing yesterday? Statistics Salon, then 2021 Consumer Price Index. Today, Sierra Network Discoveries in Sports be able for talk to the national weightlifting team na Salon. If you not be able to know say woman themselves they do am, go make you go watch. You go see say woman and they lift weights na Salon. You know say hey, Triple A left. America ambassador don't shake tail, he don't go na then different ministry then jiggy. And the British High Commission himself say, but we no they see American embassy. Now they go around no more. They get the spotlight na the media. And then self chook their own inside. For say the High Commission go support Sierra Leone climate change agenda. Okay. I don't know whose agenda they bring forward to the British High Commission, but yeah, we reserve them where they tamper with. Who side then they pull board? We tick them where they cut now unconsiderably. While I wanna tell them, for put a hold to that one day force. Because then tell we say the purpose for make the team from the High Commission visit now for find ways for the British High Commission for collaborate with the government of Sierra Leone through the correct line ministries them for popularize the pre and the post activities and outcome of the forthcoming climate change conference will go happen, I believe, in Copenhagen. Or now, okay, they say COP26 to be held in Glasgow, Scotland. Before now they go say now they go talk for care and go na Scotland. I beg. The cutthroat and the cuts now. The deforestation. Una tell them first about for all up with that one day. Okay. I'll continue. Yeah. Yeah, President Bio, like you sir. President for the people. President for the people and cry. Sierra Leone president bingi check food and non-food item to 88 people will be affected by that March 5th fire disaster na Belgium. 880 million leons. All the thing them. That na the money. Because the president give each of them people and they 10 million leons. 10 million I give there. He also provide other support for 3 households affected by the disaster. Will be happen at Belgium market. Now the check land you see, with all smiling face, Eh? I know say una don't suffer during the fire incident. Now it make me self when I the president I can for can compensate una because of waiting the fire care go. We government, who they take care of we people them. We lack we people them. These are the words of President Bio to the people. The 88 individual businesses them and the 3 household identify, then go benefit from waiting I go can give una today. I know say una don't suffer. Now I make adena yaso and try for compensate una because this government, na government we care for in people them and we lack with people them. President Biosa, not to them 88 people and they no more for benefits from usai ever that money they come out. Policies then where you go put in place, where go show say you really like the people of Sierra Leone. Hardship then at the country now, sir. You love the people. You care for the people. Put things them in place, sir. We go make me granny na fogbo na yeliboya. Me grandpa na kuntolo. Go feel the effect, say, wow, President Bio like me. But not to wait fire happy no more. You go give people that you say, na caring government. Eh? I just want for ask. Do you, sir? If fire no be happen down na Belgium, if I be ever go visit there, if I be go visit there, for go tell and say you care, if fire no be happen there, or na the way how the fire happen, I make you go there. Put things them in place. So the least person within at the village go no say, then what say where you talk, say you care and you like the people them. It go come to pass. Because the way it is, only the few we connect to the power grid. Eh? Hi. Now ain't go able for boast of what you talk so, sir. I salute you, sir. Judge Kamara said, Triple, I'm liking your editorial take today. Bravo. NT, now, when I blame Dr. Isatu and Bintu, because Dr. Isatu now force begin knacking this, this week. Give me better one. Now I'm been to some myself can complete her. So where all the soup then they come up and like they cancel. But let's continue. But on a more serious note though, for the president for go say I come because I care. Ha, Papa President, I hail you. The chairman for lands say the complaint committee don't get 305 complaint them we get to do with land them. Hey, they say they receive a total of 305 complaints from general public, either directly submitted at Kintomo Work Center through email or via a backlog where they be done already submit. They say they don't process all the 305 cases them. And they don't ready for investigate. They say, but for now only 118 they're able for investigate and give recommendation. So the one for Leone say that like 40% of the cases So then they know how this land issue they happen at salon. I don't know if you get anyone. May I get one or two where they say they need to sign you to. World Bank say the insurance health scheme with salon one for do, then go support. I don't lay bokuti na table. Bokuti don't be laid. I think say for old world force na ya. Not so. So I think.